The top girl clearly doesn't need to cheat on the exam, but she insists on writing the answers on an eraser. Then, when the proctor isn't looking, she quickly places the eraser behind her neck and uses her index finger to reveal the answers inside. The students at the back immediately get the hint, but just as they start copying eagerly, a chalk suddenly falls from above. The teacher announces that cheating is forbidden. If I catch anyone cheating, their exam will be voided. Frightened, the girl immediately changes her method. She starts cheating using the clock. The struggling students just need to watch the wall clock. They can know the correct answers in minutes. They use the minute hand to indicate the question number. When it points to a minute, it shows which question the top girl is signaling, and so on. There are 60 questions matching 60 minutes. The numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock represent the options A, B, C, D respectively. When the top girl's right hand moves the second hand to a number and makes a gesture, that number is the correct answer, but only if the struggling students randomly answer every 4 questions. This avoids suspicion of copying from the teacher. The girl first deliberately places her left hand on the desk to signal the students to receive the answers. When the first question's minute hand points to 1, the students watch the top girl's left hand closely. When the second hand points to 1, her hand doesn't move. When it points to 2, still no movement, until it points to 3. Then the top girl raises her hand to her chin, clearly indicating answer C. For the second question, when the second hand points to 1, the top girl touches her hair. It's answer A. Soon the students get the rhythm, confidently filling in their answers. But the top girl's odd actions raise suspicion from the neighboring student. What are you doing? The top girl feels a sudden panic. The struggling students get even more nervous, but fortunately, the boy doesn't press her further. But with the second hand about to show the answer, the top girl has to minimize her movements. The plan continues smoothly. They finish the exam without incident, but greater danger lies ahead. Soon, the final exam approaches. Their proctor is the teacher known as Eagle Eye, but with last time's experience, they're not afraid at all. The top girl quickly finishes all the questions. Then, when the time hits 10 o'clock, she immediately looks up at the clock. At this moment, the students are staring at her left hand. When the second hand points to 1, the top girl quickly pretends to touch the back of her head. The students know the answer is A, but as they complete more than half the questions, an unexpected event occurs. Everyone breaks into a cold sweat. Turns out a boy handed in his paper, but luckily, it was just a false alarm. Without that student's interference, the top girl could pass the answers smoothly. When the second hand points to 4, she immediately touches her hair. Answer is D. When the second hand points to 3, she crosses her hands. Answer is C. The students happily copy under her gestures, enjoying the process. As time passes by, they successfully share all the answers. But when the top girl submits her paper, a real mishap occurs. This makes the students panic. The top girl looks completely confused. As the teacher's high heels approach closely, the students tremble nervously, afraid the teacher will catch them cheating. At this critical moment, a piece of paper accidentally falls out. The students' hearts race, but the teacher picks it up and reads it. The cheat sheet is filled with correct answers. The teacher immediately announces a retest for everyone. Now the struggling students are truly panicked. They should have studied harder.